Welcome to Wolf Weather. It's Tuesday, December 5th. I'm Tom, and I'll be guiding you through the graphics. We're going to be mostly concerned about the front that's moving through the southeast and what the timing is on that, because it is going to impact a lot of people driving early this morning on Tuesday and all through the day as it works its way east. Let's look at our, this is our radar, regional radar, and you can see it's pushing through western Tennessee, and it's getting not too far from Nashville, but it's pretty strong when this one went through. This is an older radar. We have a newer one coming up here in just a little bit. But showers were pretty strong in this, and there was some hail. Now this one, again, a little bit old, but it was just starting to show up on the Huntsville, Alabama radar. So that line is actually much further to the east than what we're seeing right here. So let's look at timing. That's the big thing. It's moving right at 30 miles an hour, and that's according to Little Rock National Weather Service. They emailed me that. And it's approximately 180 miles from Nashville to Knoxville. So that's about 6 hours at 30 miles an hour. And then where it's at there is probably about another 50 miles, so about 8 hours. So we're looking anywhere from 11 a.m. to noon. Now this could speed up a little bit. It could also slow down as it hits the plateau and other areas in Tennessee. So we'll have to see. So here's the forecast for East Tennessee for Tuesday. The front's going to get here sometime anywhere from 10 a.m. It could start raining till around noon is when it's going to have its biggest impact. It's going to get up to about 65 tomorrow, but then cool down right after that front moves through, and we're going to have a low of 32. 100% chance of rain after 1 p.m. and then about 80% by 10 p.m. They expect it to calm down after 10 p.m. There is a wind advisory over here for Cotton County. That's in the eastern part of the state here, and you can see that there's some other counties here and cities like Gatlinburg and I don't think Tellico Plains, but pretty much right along the Tennessee-North Carolina border, the mountains here. Newport, we are actually not in it, but we probably will see some pretty good wind here. And this is just showing pretty much where it's at this morning, Tuesday morning. And like I said, it'll all be pushing through at 30 miles an hour moving east. So it will be here sometime around the noon area, depending on where you are in East Tennessee. And then it's going to be moving into western North Carolina. And here is our surface map. You can see it looks a lot better up in Washington State, much better. They're getting some snow in Minnesota and Wisconsin. They had some very strong winds in Minnesota, upwards of 40 miles per hour. And looks like there's going to be some rain down in the Houston area also as that front moves in. Oh, there's Houston right there. Tuesday, the high is going to be 72, and then it's going to quickly cool down by 5 p.m. to about 56. 70% chance of rain, and they're looking for some gusty winds there of 20 miles per hour and up. And the low is going to be 44 on Tuesday night, and about a 50% chance of rain. And their rain's going to stick around. And Wednesday they have a 70% chance of rain, but only 50 degrees for a high, so a cold rain. This is the latest one we have here, radar regional one, And the track it's on, it still looks right at about noontime, because this was at 4:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it is pushing east, and we're looking for some time right around noon. So if you are traveling over this way on 40 or 2570 from North Carolina, you could have a lot of rain and some wind. So be careful. Well, thank you for tuning in, and just be careful out there with all this rain. It's going to be pushing through, and then we're going to be looking at some cold temperatures, and we'll get into that tomorrow and see how low they are and when they're expecting possibly some snow. So have a great day and stay safe.